Hello everyone, my name is Grayson and welcome to a new series of Oaken, a beautiful, whimsical roguelite game where you control little kind of like pieces on a board, sort of tactically move around solving a series of both puzzles and combat encounters with an ever-growing deck. So it's very cool, it's got really great upgrade mechanics. If you haven't seen my episode 0 of my first series of Oaken, go ahead and check that out. That's where I describe the game, talk about the characters and how it plays. In this one, we're just going to kind of jump into it. We're going to look at the character I'm going to use, which is going to be this one here, the newest character I've unlocked. And I think we're also going to do a hard mode, an expert mode run in this one's for more of a challenge. So let's go on into a new game here. So the lady is, again, the only hero that's available right now. We just finished Baralai's story, so let's go ahead and get this character's name I can never remember, Kusta, or Kusta. I'm going to say Kusta, because it sounds less gross than Kusta. So this is a rush character, so can be used immediately upon being summoned. And it inflicts weakness to enemies around it when it's summoned, so it sort of like swoops in and sort of, not stuns, but kind of scares everybody around him to make them weaker. And you come with this trinket that makes it so that whenever you weaken enemies, which means they deal less damage for a hit, they also become exposed, which means they take more damage for a single hit. So we're really giving enemies a pretty massive one-time debuff to their strength and health. Which is going to make it really easy to set up combos where we can kill enemies in one hit, I think, pretty easily with this particular build. So using the lady, we'll start with our good old standard seedlings here, which are often quite useful, honestly. 3/3s for 2 mana that have that arc filling ability that's quite useful for the cultivation. Start with our Impale spell, healing, and creating cultivation, of course. So we'll also get this new spell, create weakness on enemies in your line of sight. That'll be really, really helpful to because it'll also give them an exposure point. We start with these 2 trailer units. These are 4/3s for 4. They inflict weakness 2 on enemies in their line of sight when they are summoned, which of course will also provide exposed when they do that. And we have a spell, like Impale, we have this spell here, inflict weakness and exposure on adjacent enemies. So let's go ahead and switch that over to veteran, or expert here. Levels are much harder. Shrines may appear in battles. Additional modifiers can be unlocked. Now, I don't know what the shrines are, and I don't know what the additional modifiers might be, so that's very interesting. So let's get started here. I do not know for sure how many of these guides, or what these characters are called, are available in the game right now. It's still in early access, but if we see there are nodes called secret nodes, and they look like a little treasure chest. Those will contain special encounters that unlock the new character, so I will always be looking for those if possible. So let's get started. So we start at the top of the oak, at the treetops and the canopy, and we're going to head on down all the way to the root, to the hollowed out roots of the place, and figure out why the voice has stopped. Of course, if you've seen my first playthrough, you know a little bit more about that story. I'm not going to go too far into it here. It does have an interesting story, but I think the gameplay and the deck building and the progression is just fantastic. So this is the node here, secret. This is the one that we're really looking for if possible. So I don't see it on here, so we're just gonna pick a route. This will be the boss. I'd like to do probably 1 elite battle. This would be a good one here, because then we can rest immediately after to make it easier to do the boss. So we could do something like battle, event, elite, fight, rest, fight, boss. I think that's my path. I like that path right there. Let's do that. So let's start with a regular battle. The Niblet Nursery. These puny creatures will not protect themselves. Someone needs to help them. Defeat all enemies, protect all niblets. So we've got a hollow orbling. These are voiceless, so they will deal the fatigue damage that lowers your maximum health. When they die, they deal 4 damage to adjacent units and inflict exposure 4. Wow, this is already way harder on expert. That's incredibly strong. So whoever kills this dies if we don't have a ranged attack, which we don't. Farewell deals damage 1 to adjacent enemies. And there's a scared Niblet, helpless. It's a 2/1, so let's get going here. See if we can protect these little guys. Here they are here, scared niblets over here. So what we're going to have to make sure we do is never let one of these get adjacent to these little guys, because when they die, they explode and deal a bunch of damage. So let's keep this spell. We might pop this guy immediately. In fact, it might kill this one. It says adjacent units, not enemies. So if we shoot this one with the Impale spell at the turn start, it may kill its own ally, which would be fantastic. So let's re-roll one of these. Okay, so let's go ahead and spin around, and let's fire this one. Oh, it will. Excellent. There, explosion kills its friend. Perfect. Okay. 8 enemies left. No, don't move around. Oh no, what if they move into this spot? Okay, we have to deal with this. This one will explode. I think I'm just gonna go up and hit it. I'll take the damage, that's fine. It's just regular damage. We can heal it back up. Oops, that's the new spell. Inflict weakness. Interesting. Where's the heal? There it is. Heal myself up, and then let's do a one of these guys, I think. Right there is good, because there's a chance he can hit whatever. Create inflict weakness. Now we don't need that. Let's just plop down one of these. You never know. The mana doesn't roll over, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. So they both can kill. If I go to here, I can do weakness on enemies in my line of sight. So now they're both reduced to 2. But this guy still dies. Awaken inflicts weakness 2 on enemy. So I should have used... I wonder if I can go back all the way. I can. Okay. So we want to use this one to inflict weakness 2. Like so. So now... Okay, excellent. So now we can go to here. Hit this one. It'll take 1 damage back. Explode for 1 damage, but he'll live. And then we can also go over here... Hit this one, take 1 damage back, and explode for 1. There we go. God, I love the way these battles always play out like little puzzles. It's so fun. Let's heal this one. I'm not worried about my health because we get it all back at the end of a run. I'm not low, or at the end of a battle. I'm not low enough to worry about dying here. All right, so this niblet. Okay. So we need a unit to be right here. We need to force this enemy to spawn here. If it spawns here and we kill it, it would kill our scared niblet. So we need to force it to spawn here. This one, I'm just going to go to here. And this one, I'm going to go like here. Now my line of sight covers these 2 spaces and this space. And I may even go like this. There we go. Now we're going to force the enemies to spawn in our line of sight, so that we can weaken them next turn with our skill. And then we'll heal ourselves up here, and then let's just make a little tile here. Now this spell here, you can see it's unstable because we've used it once in this battle. If we use it again, it breaks until we beat the boss of this entire chapter of the story. So we don't want to do that. All right, there we go. So now we can do weakness on enemies in our line of sight. So they're going to do 1 less damage. That's still quite a bit, so let's move this guy back. Go ahead and use this seedling to kill off here. This is a shrine. These structures can apply a permanent buff to an adjacent spirit. Shrine of Revenge. I did not even notice it before I wonder what it did. Uh-oh. Did anybody see what happened? Okay, so let's move this guy away. Go ahead and kill that one there, take a few damage, heal it back up. And I see no reason to summon this unit yet, because we can get that weakness power. We've still got 3 enemies left. Should be very easy to finish this off. So let's go to here. Let's summon... Ooh, no, I'm just going to wait here. Wait here, go ahead and heal up. And I think we're in a really good position to win the game here without losing any niblets. All right. Uh-oh, what are you doing up there? Oh, it tried to summon 2. Oh no, how are we gonna stop this guy? Maybe we can weaken him twice somehow? On adjacent enemies. Inflicts weakness 1 on nearby enemies and an additional weakness 1 on adjacent enemies. Okay. Is there a way? 5 mana and 4 mana. No. Okay. Line of sight. There's got to be a way for me to solve this. Dang, is there a way I can save this? I really want to save this guy. Okay, let me pause and think about this. Okay, I think I've got it. I'm going to leave this unit right where they are with their back exposed. That will encourage this guy to come down here and attack him in the back. What I want is for him to attack this guy and not this guy. And I don't care if he dies, because the point is I want to save the Niblet. So I want him to come down here, hit this guy's back, which is exposed, and then he won't retaliate and kill him. And then this Niblet will have nowhere to go but here. Then I will move the lady up here and expose her back and make this unit come even closer to her, and hopefully that Niblet doesn't get any closer to this thing. So we're gonna have to sacrifice our health a little bit in order to make this happen, but that's not so bad. I just want to keep this guy alive, so let's go ahead and end the fight here. Might do that. I think he'll still take the bait here, but won't kill him now. Yes, yes, he did. Okay, this Niblet didn't move, though. So what we want to do here is... let's move to here. Let's move to here, expose our back, flip this one around. Okay, we've got a nice, juicy opportunity for a free kill right here. Come on, come take it. Yes. Okay, yes. Yes! Nobody moved in. Okay, we got it. Yes! Okay. God, that was fun. Okay, we got it. I can't believe I did it. Ooh, that was close. Okay, so we got 11, which is, oh, dang, 1 short for an upgrade. That's too bad. Oh, we have an upgraded reward here. This is whenever you cast a spell, consumes cultivation at its front to summon a Niblet or to push away its occupant. What? That's a lot of stuff happening. That's something we can use. The lady already has 2 seedlings and a cultivation skill, and I've never used this before, so I'm interested in trying this out. So let's head to the event. Sowing Grounds, a lush green field filled with busy spirits, used to be a frequent sight when traversing the Oak's crown. The one who seems to be in charge here is hesitant about leaving his post, even for the greater good. Encourage one of the other workers, choose a spirit, send a replacement, lose a unit to receive an Elder Spitter. Attack gains Strength 1 and Shield 1. Can move after attacking. And it's a shooter. What? Gather some loot. I think I'm going to grab this. That's pretty cool. Let's lose our weakened seedling. Why does he have 4? Why are you stronger? Do you see this? Why is this guy a 4-3 instead of a 3-3? It's not... what the hell? I have no idea why that guy's stronger. I'm just going to replace him. So we got this Elder Spitter, which will be very useful, especially once we upgrade. Okay, on to a boss. We have defeat all enemies, protect all Lumi Lanterns. That's going to be a little harder now that I gave up my seedling, unfortunately, because those, I'll show you what I mean. But the immense illumination attracts all spirits, regardless of whether they are eclipsed. However, wild ones are not soothed by the light and would try to extinguish it instead. So they're kind of... The voicelessness, so they've lost access to the voice from deep within the tree, and so it kind of makes them, like, they kind of lose their minds a little bit and forget their purpose, and then they start trying to consume other things. So we've got a Hollow Shaper. Awake or Advance consumes the cultivation to gain +1/+1. Farewell creates a wild Niblet and gives its current stat boosts. Oh no. That's really powerful. And a wild seedling fills its arc with corruption. Okay, this would be tough. Expert mode is quite tough. Oh no, it's gonna consume all the... Why would you do this to me? Okay, so we're gonna save this spell. We're gonna keep this. So I think if we give weakness, it'll also give it one, what's that called? Exposure, so it'll die in one hit. Oh, this one's gonna create... Oh my god, this is terrible. This is terrible. This is terrible. This is gonna be hard. All right, let's do that. Let's kill him. Manually kill him. And then let's summon our shooter here. Facing these directions here. Can't shoot the turn it comes in. This one will move. Oh no, it didn't. Boy. Fills its frontal arc with... Yeah, these Lumi lanterns use up their health to heal the corruption. We can heal them back up, I think. So we might want to do that to try to save them, but it's going to be really hard to protect all of these from death, especially when these guys pop and fill their frontal arcs with corruption. That's a huge problem. So we can use 2 points here. Let's expose this one, and then we'll shoot it. And then we'll summon a lantern. No, sorry, what do I want to do here? Gosh, this is tough. Because this one's gonna... Yeah, I'll go here. Summon this one. Repair that. And then I'll heal this lantern. Okay, so this one's now... Oh, it moved away from the shooter. That was really smart. Deals 4 damage in its line of sight, so we could shoot this one. And then finish it off with the shooter. This one can kill this one from its back arc, so it won't get to deal damage back. And then we could move her here, heal a fatigue, get the dust, and heal the lantern. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna cast this spell. Shoot. Gonna make a little niblet. Gonna go to here. Kill this one. And we heal this lantern, and then we cultivate like a random tile. This is hard. I mean, winning won't be hard, I don't think, but protecting the Lumi lanterns, look at this one, down to 2 health. 1 health. Dang it. How do we save that? Goodness. Okay, this one... I can't get over there to heal that one. It's not possible. So how do I stop? I'm wondering if when these ones take their turns to heal a tile, they go in a particular order, because this one seems to be losing its health quickly. Did it get attacked by this one? It's quite possible. I want to go here. Wish I could heal this lantern. Desperately want to keep that alive. And then now I got to protect my shooter. Actually, I don't need to, because he's got shield 3 right now. So the next time it gets hit, it'll take 0 damage and kill this one back. So we can actually leave it. Is there a way to protect this lantern? The only thing I can think of is to heal the closest tile to it to try to Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, please don't die. Oh, no. Yeah, this one goes first, apparently. Okay, so we lost a Lumi Lantern. Okay, so we can stop worrying about it now. It's all over. Why is this guy alive? You should be dead. You can hit this one. This one in the back. We can't respond. Whenever you cast a spell, consumes cultivation at its front to summon a niblet or push away its occupant. Oh, so if I went like here and I cast, ooh, whoops. If I went here and cast sap, then what happens? Does it try to push it? I don't understand. Consumes at its front, at this one's front. So this one will produce a niblet? Yes, okay. My bad, I did not understand. So this one is down to exposure of 4. So I can kill that in 1 hit. Go ahead and take that. And then I'll heal up. Go ahead and weaken that one so it doesn't hit me very hard. And we hit it. Shrine of Hardening. To activate, summon a unit in its adjacency, it would become a mobile and permanently gain +0/+1. Oh, so I could put like a shooter there. That's really weird. So strange. I like these shrines. Adding a new layer of complexity to things. Okay, well, we didn't really knock that one out of the park, did we, in terms of the secondary? But now I understand to watch out for the order at which the Lumi Lanterns take their turns, which I'd never really thought about. So that's interesting. So we have an Elder Wanderer. Advance gains Strength 1 and Shield 1. Attack become Hastened, which lets it have an extra move, and it has Reach. Let's grab that one. I think grabbing pre-upgraded units is a really good idea. We have an event here. Let's do the event, and then we'll probably call the episode here and then prepare for our elite fight for the next episode. So let's go on to the event here. Dancing Wisps, a rare sight to behold. There are too many rings of swirling wisps here to count. This event is called a Dance of Light, and for as long as the spirits have inhabited the oak, it was performed to supposedly keep the eclipse away, which is obviously not working properly now. Join them for just a while. Choose a wisp and receive Lumidust 3. Spin and sing with the wisps. Become Fatigue 2 to choose 2 wisps and receive Lumidust 6. Or dance the night away, become Fatigued 4 to receive 3 wisps and Lumidust 10. We're gonna go for broke. Praise be the light, the eclipse will be kept away for a little while longer. So now we're fatigued down to 11 max health. We have an elusive, a shield 2, a vigilant. Let's go with the shield 2 wisp. So we can summon somebody in and they will take 2 fewer damage on their first time they're attacked, as well as have +1 max health. So we can use somebody as sort of a guard or a bit of a tank. That could be good for this Elder Shaper because they need to be summoned and then they need to survive a hit in order for me to get the niblet from them. Oh, I want to see the preview for these units. Ooh, beautiful. This trailer is cool. Oh, can we look at Kusta? Oh, we can. Ooh, you're creepy. You are uncomfortable. Okay, what about the Elder Wanderer? Whoa. Whoa, it's like a frog dragon lion. Very strange. Here's our spitter. Just floating in. You're silly. And the Elder Shaper. Oh, she's got little niblets. Oh, little buds growing down at her feet. God, this game is good looking. This game is so good looking. Okay, so back to crafting. We have 2 upgrades. Upgrades are almost always damage then health, alternating. This would be a good one. A shooter having 1 more damage. I think that's an obvious choice. It's also a 2 cost, so it's a 2 cost long-range attacker for 3 that buffs itself and can move again after it shoots to protect itself. And then I think part of our strategy with this deck is this weakness thing. So it may behoove us to focus on making sure that these trailer units are strong. This is a cool one, though, as well. Strength and shield. And for 5, it better hit pretty hard. So let's buff this one. This would make it elusive. Defensive. Vigilant. I'm going to give this one the shield. This one's job is to stay alive, so the +1 max health and the shield will help it do that. Its job is to stay alive and let me cast spells so I can summon some free niblets. Here's elusive. We want somebody who doesn't want to get moved around. These are already elusive. Vigilant. Let's slap the elusive on the... Let's put that on the Wanderer. Because they are... No, they don't have Rush. This guy has Rush. Oh, this is hard. This is hard to choose. I also need to pick up more spells, I think, soon. Let's make the Seedling Watchful and the Wanderer elusive. Since he needs to move around a lot to get shield and strength, we don't want him being pushed around. We want to be able to choose where he goes. I think that'll work out for us. Okay. All right, everybody, let's call this episode here. This is going to be a fun one. I hope it's going to be more challenging. So far, it already looks like it's going to be more challenging. I've already taken a little fatigue damage on a couple units, as well as I, chose to take a bunch on the lady, so that might be a problem here soon. But we're going to do an elite fight here. That should give us a trinket reward, like an artifact. That'll help us out a lot. We'll get some more cards, get some rest here, probably take off some of my fatigue so the boss isn't so bad. And hopefully we can grab a spell and like another cultivation unit or another elusive weakening unit here, like that, from these cards we get to choose there. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you're going to enjoy this series. It's such a fantastic game. I really think you should pick it up. I picked it up I wasn't so sure about it. I hadn't really heard anything about it, and it was on sale. I grabbed it, and then I played it so much. It's just such a great game. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you on the next episode.